Hello everyone, welcome back to Slipways. I'm back with new information and a new plan for my next game. One thing that really kind of crippled me in the last game was a misunderstanding I had about how much trade income you get. I knew that the difference... I don't know. The game does not explain this well at all. I had to go on Discord to find this out. I got the impression that the amount of money you get per trade is fixed, because it seems to be, right? You get 5 per trade on challenging, I think. And if you have, a successful planet trading with an established planet, it's still the same 5, and that's true. So I really didn't focus at all on establishing or getting my planets prosperous until the end of the game. And I went wide instead, which really costs you a lot of money because you're increasing your total upkeep. It turns out that there is a scaling based on how prosperous the worlds participating in the trades are, but it rounds down to the nearest integer, so you have to get pretty high before it's noticeable. And then there's more percentage multipliers based on, the planet's total income gets a multiplier based on its level. So it's really confusing, but in the end, you do end up making somewhat more money if you have more successful planets trading. So that would be a nice thing to do. But you also notice I'm on reasonable here. I decided to compensate by taking, specifically hard things for reasonable. But, I don't know. I wanted to try a game where it's not quite so miserable getting everything done, and I've watched a number of playthroughs on reasonable, and I'm jealous of their scores, and I wanted to see if I'm just if I can do similarly well on reasonable, and just challenging is part of the... Ah! No, go back. I wanted that one. Oh no. Oh no! I had a perfect one. I didn't copy it, and I thought that was the start button, but of course it's not. All right. Anything we can find here? There's gonna be something with some pluses that'll be hard, but not unbearable. Faint Suns is cute. Oh, I could have taken Decrepit Ruins. That was half of what I had here. I guess I can just push this button, right? Sure. Mining Focus and Decrepit Ruins. Those kind of go together, I think. Because you'll have... The fact that you can't go directly from people to bots on ruins means you'll have more reason to mine minerals and turn them into bots. So sure, we'll try that. Alright, who likes these features? I mean, these guys are generally good at making bots, which we may find in short supply. Do we have any tools that are especially good for that? Mass lensing is a nice early. It's a nice early way into the kind of relay idea. And I shouldn't need GeoHarvest as badly here, although I assume it's still probably good if I find it. What are these perks? Yeah, I mean, multipurpose factory always seems pretty cool to me. As a way to produce bots and also chips, which I assume you'll have some use for. Sometimes they do get wasted though, and this costs more than a single... It's a more expensive colonization option, and so if you can't actually use the extra outputs, it's a little bad. But this is just very strong if you can do it, if you can make use of it. And manufactured luxury, sure, it should be cool. It makes extreme miniaturization worse because you, of course, won't use it. But I like this. I'm gonna take. Well, I want to look through the other species, but this is a thing to start with. So we do have geoharvesting again. These guys have hyperdrive and teleportation. That's a little bit overdoing it. What does the Dender have today? They do have prosperity, which is just great. And I wonder if the Elysium project might be a good reason to, like, might be a slight synergy with joint factories. Of course, it's very late game stuff, but I might have a bunch of chips just sitting around not doing anything. And I might be able to actually feed them into these settled worlds that way, maybe. Biome reconstruction lets you, yeah, make Earth-like worlds, which sounds cool. What, like, early game text do I want? Basically mass lensing. And, I mean, it wouldn't be too bad, I think, to be able to use these extra bots that I'm conceivably getting from joint factories. Now we have cultural exchange here, which I guess doesn't really help with the Elysium project, because it gives you specific needs. But I mean, this has got to be good, right? Well, actually, if our goal were to get the Elysium project, it might be less important to pick prosperity, because you need a ton of imports and exports to get to Elysium anyway. Obviously, there will be worlds that you want to get somewhere in the middle for, and also getting them early might be nice. I don't know. These guys have hyperdrive and teleportation. What about... We love science. What do you guys have? Geoharvesting is a great way to... Not geoharvesting. Solar superconductors is a great way to use our chips, right? That we're going to get from joint harvesting, joint factories. And, I don't know about enlightenment. Is it good? It obviously doesn't help specifically with the Elysium project, but it would mean we wouldn't need to send in goods. And so this might be the only thing we ever need from our factories. We don't have any, like... Just like last game, we won't end up with any flexible ways to move stuff around, aside from slipstream relays, which you can pick up regardless of your console. But I won't have teleporters or hyperdrive or infra space. I'll just have to move stuff around as normal. But I mean, that should be okay, right? And I really like the idea of starting with 10 science, whether I use it for solar superconductors or just... Oh, this costs 12. For some reason I thought I could do that. But... So, starting right off with solar superconductors is, I feel like, a great combo with joint factories. Let's give this a try. Alright. Where do we want to start? This is a pretty unpleasant spot down here. Oh, you can actually hit all three of these. Interesting. Do I want to do that, or would I rather... I think this looks better, right? Here, here... These four... Getting these... Here and here? Yeah, that looks like a good way to carve out the north section. Is here, here, here. And then I don't need to cover this planet. And I'm happy with this and this for most of the rest of it. Sure. So let's grab these first, because they're right nearby. And hey, maybe it'll be a loop right there. You never know. Oh, also, other things that change on challenging difficulty, or on difficulties, is amount of starting money. I didn't know that. And also, the game tries to generate planet formations that are more friendly somehow on lower difficulties and less friendly on higher difficulties, which is kind of interesting. Now I have this ice ball tech, which is kind of nice, that I could maybe use in there. I guess all three of my tier 0s are like find a use for otherwise unusable planets. That's kind of cool, I guess. We have 2 forge worlds already, easily powered by a mineral world, but they can't do anything yet. Okay, here's this ocean planet. This, I could research freeze-resistant bots to turn these guys into food with this biomass. Or wait, no, you can get water, or with biomass you can make food. So that wouldn't actually make sense. But anyway, the 4-bear ruins are in the way, which I was a little annoyed about. Okay, let's look over here. Okay, this looks more doable somehow. It must be, right? Those are going... Put these away. But there's no food anywhere. Well, could we make some here? No, because I don't have biomass, right? These two, they love each other, oceans and air, mineral planets. But what else am I supposed to do? Like, I can make bots here. Great. But I can't do anything with them. I guess I have to scan this last section? It's a desert planet. We have a tech to do deserts. 2 techs, actually. Ah, hydroponics or solar superconductors could do something with this desert. Right? Now, we can't easily get bots there, but we could get chips there, right? And then feed food in as energy instead? Or I guess we'd probably want to do it this way. I'm kind of like annoyed that I have to do it this way, but... Right? I felt like unreasonable when it like tries to generate more friendly layouts. I should be able to find something that would loop more naturally without needing any tech, but apparently not. I can't. I mean, I don't think I'm missing anything. I mean, okay, it is like, you know, this sector is... If I could make bots on any of these remnant planets, would it have helped? I don't think so. Yeah, this 4-bear ruins just really messes with things. This area is fine without the ruins, I think. Although I would still need a tech to connect this up. Just, am I missing something somewhere? This would be the only other place to generate people. And the only place they could get food would be here, and there's nowhere to do that. I mean, I don't know, maybe one of these planets would finish it, but I'll take what I've got now, I think. Make more bots, get a people-producing planet successful, or learn a technology. It's too bad I already... Oh! I shouldn't have... I studied this. I researched this just to like make sure that the plan would work, and so I could write it down. But it didn't occur to me that writing the plan down would hamper me in getting this task done. I think it's probably okay. I mean, I can do... I'll be okay. How exactly am I getting goods to these guys? I don't know yet. This Forge World doesn't reach, really? It must, surely, right? It does, okay. Ah, it's not showing up in alt because they don't want goods yet, but they will. Got it. Okay, so we'll definitely take that task, and I guess we might as well increase the production of bots because we're going to be building 2 of them. No, we're not. We're building goods here. But I don't think I'm getting a technology anytime soon, because I already spent my starting bonus, sadly. Okay. Anyway, these guys want this, and we're building this. There. So that's our starting loop, although, wait. Oh, you don't... You wanted this. There. I guess before doing all this, I could scan up here and see if there's some better way to do things. But I wanted to settle this anyway. Okay. A jungle and a swamp is nice. I assume somehow I can do something with this. Could make water. Can't really get the bots here though. Yeah, I want like this to somehow let me make bots, I think. No dice. But, my god, why are there so many remnant planets? I was told there were more Forge World planets. No, I wasn't told that. That was a different setup. Okay. I just want more Forge World planets because of the perks I took. Let's see what's going on down here. Aha! I found a way to get goods in here. Although... yeah, I guess minerals here to goods here would do it. Yeah, let's just start on that. We'll even be able to... we'll get extra minerals in here, which will be nice. This guy will be already well on its way to becoming prosperous. It just needs more successful neighbors, which is fine. Oh wait, we could have used this Forge World. We could just put that in now and not even need any of this stuff and make you successful. That's maybe a better investment of time. right? Just like that. Except we kind of want to use our Forge worlds where possible as a multi-purpose factory, right? Just to get more value out of everything. What if I did this? This doesn't... What exactly does this do? It gives me like access to more kinds of resources in this area. Can this planet reach here, or the ocean planet reach here? I'm thinking no, right? Let's just see. Yeah, it can't get to here because this planet's in the way. So we can't ship goods over that way. This one could reach, of course, but it can't reach down here. Let's scan this as well before I decide what to do down here, I guess. An Arctic planet. So, I mean, it could benefit from having bots, of course. But I can't really do that. Oh, two primordial worlds next to each other is kind of nice, isn't it? Somehow? I thought? Maybe not. Well, it'd be nice for this Forge world to produce bots and chips, I guess. But that doesn't really help with this area at all. And if we just produced more goods here, we could probably end up colonizing this some other way with biomass from here. Yeah, I mean, that's actually kind of a nice part of a combo, right? Two-way trade there, all we need is food from somewhere in the vast beyond. Yeah, this involves a lot of nice two-way trades. I think I'll take it. And then this would produce goods also, which we could send here. And it would give us access to these two asteroids, which are not huge, but we might end up needing some money at some point. There. I don't know. I guess maybe we should do some scanning before we do all that, but this seems like strictly great, so I'll do it. I don't mind committing to it. You need food. Oh, it's too bad I sent the extra people back here already. Because sending them here, I guess might... I don't know. It's fine. So, right, I might want to send them here. But I guess I can still do this, right? I don't know where I'm getting people from to fuel this, but... Remind me what I could do with ice balls if I wanted to research it. mean, you know, turning this ice ball into water would be sort of nice to help these guys out. But I could also do this, if only I could find a way to get food here. But it doesn't really look like I can. Oh, I could, right? No, you can't reach. So even if I turned this with my research action into a place that takes biomass and robots and makes food, it still wouldn't reach. So I feel like this is kind of what I need. But I can only send the food one place. I don't know. I feel like I'm already making mistakes. What about science? I'm pretty well set up, I think, for some mineral science already, right? Up here? I don't know exactly why I started on this so early. I did say it was strictly great. No, I said this was strictly great. Can I still roll? I can't roll anything back. Okay. The last thing I did was scan. I just saw like a two-way trade here and figured I would find a way to make food somehow. And it's true I can, but it leads me on this road of like, oh, now I need a way to find, you know... Oops. Now I need a way to find people, which is like fine. But people are going to need food again, so it's going to get complicated. I think I should work on science. Do I have any techs that let me like make food? Arid and desert could turn just bots into food directly. It's not that amazing, actually. I don't think I don't have any of those nearby anyway. What I'd really like to do is say screw this planet and turn this into water. I'll be screwing this planet as well by doing that, of course. And then I could ship the water up here to get more minerals, put a lab here to use the people and 2 sources of minerals. And then maybe the minerals here eventually as well. Because we definitely want this to be minerals for the ocean world, right? And that would get this cluster looking pretty good, I think, in terms of like someday becoming prosperous. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this, and like this world's just gonna suck for potentially a very long time. And so's this one, by the way. I mean, I guess I could scan a little bit more and just see if I can find a way to make people, which would solve everything in this area. But again, people are going to need food, so it's not going to be so easy. I just want to make sure I get the science going. There. It's not a lot, but it's something. And actually, I can make it a bit more by the end of the year. Just assuming we're going to somehow get food out here, which seems reasonable enough. May as well scan first. Okay, so I have 7, and I could pick up like one of these sciences now. These techs. Yeah, for example... Well, no, you still need biomass to turn this into food, even if we research that tech. Don't you? Yeah. Okay, this is kind of just as good. Aha, here we go. This is something. Right? We make bots, and we make food, and we send it all here. What I'm doing with these chips, I don't yet know, but I want to get this loop closed. Uh-huh. 12 tech would be enough for infrared detection. Wait a bit more for mass lensing. I'm not that excited about infrared detection. It saves you time scanning, but I'm trying to like not go quite so wide. Oh, you need water to be successful, huh? I was gonna give you minerals from here, but both of you guys need water. Well, okay, I mean, I have water right here. And potentially here as well, although there's no bots going there. Actually, let's see what this is all about. I just get some money, okay. So suppose I took this. Right, like that seems pretty cool. Now everyone's happy except you guys who don't have robots, but... Oh yeah, you need more imports and more exports, huh? I mean, if I could get water here, you'd have more imports. I need to spend your chips somehow? That's kind of hard. Ah! This game is never easy. I thought I had things all worked out up here, but actually I don't. Okay, well this... Oh. I just need robots now to make both of these happy, I think, right? I can make robots here, but I don't have minerals. I can make robots here, and I do have minerals, but then I can't... Oh yeah, that's fine, right? Like that? But then I don't have people, right. I keep thinking this one is the one making people, but it's not. Okay, let's scan around here, I guess. I'm just noticing, like, where could we use these chips? We could maybe put together a chip lab is what I wish, but I don't see any easy way to do that. Here? I still don't have water for these guys. Well, there's some, right? Everyone would be happy with that. Can't get the bots there, though. Let's see what this is about. It might help here or here. A forge world, okay. And minerals and an ocean world. Oh, that's amazing, I think, right? Okay, I won't connect this because I actually want to make the bots. Now, if you get the extra water, you'll become successful, and I'm not sure what exactly would be the point of that, but it would be nice to have more successful planets. And it solves what's going on down here somehow, doesn't it? Yeah. It closes all this off. Except wait. Right, we can't reach here, so making food here sucks. There is no food. The Xenofoods would do it, I guess. Xenofoods feels kind of bad, though, when we have a perk that lets us make robots more easily. Okay, well, let's work on building this out. I think it's a good idea, even if it's not, like, completely solving all of our issues. So connect y'all up. You... Did I have a plan for food from these guys? I think I did. Wait, maybe that doesn't make any sense. Oh, this is making water. Isn't it? Yeah. No. There we go. Does this ever get even more minerals output? It does. When it becomes prosperous. I don't need another mineral lab. What am I thinking? I'm not really sure what I'm trying to do in here. God, I'm like so loaded on money. I haven't done anything to gain more money. Just like build stuff and it works. I guess I was kind of hoping to do this. Which means I would need to find some sort of biomass over here. Ah! I think you couldn't even... Oh, yeah, you could reach that. No biomass, though. I still feel like I'm doing terribly inefficient things, but I'm not getting murdered for it. Okay. I still can't make bots, though. Okay, I would have spare chips. I could do it this way. Right? So we got that two-way trade going. I don't need this anymore. These all cost about the same amount, so it doesn't matter what order I do it in. Yeah. I do have new technologies this year, I guess. Do I need mass lensing? Not right now, I don't think. Maybe it would help with these guys? Somehow? You need food, right? I have a pretty okay biomass lab down here eventually, if I can just like connect up the food somehow. So what if I lensed this, actually? I don't know where I'm getting the minerals for this from. For the people to harvest this? Maybe from my solar farm? Or just xenofoods would help these guys who are... I mean, I guess I'm going to a ton of effort in 2 different places to solve food problems, right? Could I just not go through all that effort? Would I still be okay? What if I just put a food processor, like, here? And like another one could come from this. Then I wouldn't need any of this stuff down here, right? Would I even need this? I don't think so. Maybe I could use it to make goods instead? Serve these guys? Where is this group getting its food? Over here, maybe? What if we lensed up this lava planet? Does that do anything good? Not really? Yeah, I feel like what happens if we try xenofoods? Then I could put like a food processor in here is probably better than out there, right? I was thinking I might eventually ship it to these guys with like hyperlanes, but A, I'm never getting those, and B, they don't want food anymore, they have energy. They won't take food. So, but okay, something like this. Now we have the food problem sorted, right? And we can give you people. And everyone's happy in here. You get more biomass, which I guess is okay. I don't especially need to send it anywhere else, I think. And then we could do similarly over here, right? Just plop down another food processor in the middle here. Oops. I guess actually build this lane first so I can see where exactly to put the food processor. I might want it accessible outside of this little closed loop, actually. Where might I want more food? Up here? I mean, I could do this. That seems fine. Now it can reach here if that ever seems like a good idea. Oh, I see. If you give it, like, water, it produces more. Okay. So, we were looking at a bunch of water, right? So it would need 2 imports to get it there. 2 sources of robots, which I'm not ever going to have, I think, to get it to produce, like, right, to become successful, it would need 2 sources of robots. And I'm just never going to get that. Well, I mean, not never. I could build a relay to this at some point. I guess. But, like, who needs 3 water? You know, I like the idea of putting some here. You're still unhappy. Where in here can I put a lab? Because I'm thinking... Oh, you can't overlap with the wormhole. I didn't know that. It's so crowded, but it's kind of a great place for a chip lab, right? You know, here is a bit close. It's not great, but it's good. I just am like a little... Yeah, you need to trade with 2 more planets, huh? 2 more successful planets. I was just thinking if we put water in here, we could make these guys successful, but that would block this off. I was just trying to find a way to feed, like, this planet something that's still useful. Right, if it made, let's say, you know, this, what would we want to do? We could feed it from here, except there's no minerals there at the moment. We could feed it from here, and then we could make... I mean, we need these guys to produce like 4 minerals, which is not going to happen. It's just like, this looks good, but I can't make it quite work. So maybe... Can we still, like, try and do that biomass lab? Is that a thing? These guys want more people. You don't have any more people. And you're never gonna get any, right? Yeah. You would, if you became successful, but you're already sending them here. Right. I've, like, used up all my biomass in this area. It's... I can get some more eventually, but not soon. I feel like chips are what I should be making a lab out of, but I can't figure out how to do it. Well... No, I mean, I could make more biomass here. Don't send it to these guys, thank you very much. Maybe I could, it would help these guys become successful. But, a lab here? Yeah. Could process this biomass. Wait, there's no place to get people from. Oh, way up here. That's right. I did make sure that actually connects. You don't have enough people to do both things right now, and I think getting the biomass is more urgent. So let's connect this up. Oh, there's people here who can do that. Right. Now you have even more biomass you could send, say, here, just to produce a little trade if we wanted. You can't reach up there, really? It's a little sad. Oh, look at all this biomass just sitting here asking to be harvested. Okay. Yeah. How cool is that? We need food, but that's what food processors are for, right? What can I do with 19 tech? I could get Lensify. I could get Enlightenment to solve the problem of I can't get goods to anywhere. I can get them here eventually, right? It's not even that hard. Except there's nowhere to feed these guys people from. Cultural exchange, if you connect people worlds, they both generate... They don't actually send the people, right? It doesn't use them up. It just, if you connect them, then they produce culture. And if you want, you can send the culture across. I actually don't have that many people producing worlds that can see each other, so that doesn't seem that exciting. Redigestion makes more food. Interesting. I think I'd like Enlightenment. Okay, fine. So we don't have to rush that though. We want this stuff going. Food processor over here, maybe? Oh, they still need chips. That's right. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard to manage. Now I can have my pick of any tech from this tier. I don't think I want this because my forges are already, like, they're good. They're good forges. I don't want to make bad forges. My perk. I think I still want Enlightenment more than anything. Let's scan over here and see how we can make some chips. Or... No, this is arid, not remnant. It's a little hard. I can't tell the graphics apart always. Yeah, let's just scan here. Didn't really help. Well, maybe it did. No, what we need is chips, not more food. Well, if we could send chips here, it could make energy, which would be like chips, but that's obviously not especially productive. There we go. You guys could make chips. And there's a desert planet nearby who would be happy to also consume them. I'm not using all of my science, which is a little bit, like, embarrassing. But I think we'll just take Enlightenment. And then we can enlighten some of these guys and maybe start becoming prosperous. Maybe I should have done that before. If I was going to do it, I should have done it last year so I could get more money. Oh well. So you guys are enlightened now. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so bad. It's right there. I put that there on purpose ages ago and then forgot about it. Okay, well that's better for sure. I still could maybe use enlightenment up here, but like I can already make goods for this world and relay them up here someday, so I don't think I need enlightenment that badly. I don't know what I do want. Minerals is it? God, I still haven't made a bunch of bots? I'm like horrible at this game. Like, it's so easy to make bots. Why am I not doing it? I guess this multi-purpose factory is not like strictly better than the old one, because the old one would give you 2 output of the main thing just once it became established, right? And then eventually it could give you up to 4, I think, at Prosperous? I don't know. I mean, we could take mass lensing. This is this arid planet. Ships are already going here. One of the things I was thinking of using this for water for was to get it here. That doesn't work if I end up making the goods to send that way. Would energy-driven industry help me much? I haven't used many wildcard planets. I could get more people out of this, which actually seems like it could be a downside. Because I don't have anything to do with them right now. Yeah, I won't in the near future either. I think that's the only one I've done. So it seems bad. I could make goods here. Oh, you guys would like the minerals too, huh? Interesting. Didn't notice that. One more tech to advance. I guess I should look at what am I doing at... Oh, I have nanofabrication to make more forge worlds. That would give me an excuse to make lots of bots. Are there places where I want that? What if this were a forge world instead? We could make bots and chips, and then this forge world could make goods out of the bots. But there's not really a place to use the extra chips. I'd like to make a chip lab somewhere, but I don't have a good way to do it, I think. Alright, but what they want is a bot lab. Bot lab. Can I make bots and put them in a lab? I mean, making this would let you produce more something. I could ship energy in here. Becoming successful enough to send people here and here. Let's do that. Oh, we know they're already using... What they need to use is the bots. They're already using the chips. I'm so not used to that because chips are so, like, rarely useful. But there they are. They're being useful here. I should research any tech to get me to tier 3. I just can't figure out what's useful. I invested all this effort in science. I spent a long time kind of just like doing stuff that seemed locally useful, but I haven't done anything globally useful for a while. And I thought this would be easy, and I just like haven't done it in ages. It's a little bit harder actually with the joint factories, I think, but it's not really an excuse to never do it. I can't find anyone who wants bots. You want bots. Can't give you bots. You want bots. You would make more bots if someone took your existing chips and gave you more minerals. That was why I had this idea of a chip lab in here. But there's no people to service it. You would be if you had goods from here. And I could get you more minerals if this were an ice planet. But I can't do that if I use this to make goods instead of making bots. Alright, let's take Enlightenment. I've got, like, it's just kind of hard to do, like, both of these. I have Forge Worlds near-ish to them, but I can't actually manage what I want to do. So we'll just pick up Enlightenment. Should have picked it up a year or maybe 2 ago. But now, we have more people here. And an excuse to make bots. To get water here. To send here. To send here. And then what? I could make a chip lab in here, and that would give me more bots, which I could send to these guys. Or I could make one here and try to actually give it 2 sets of chips. My problem after doing all this is still the same, which is that I don't have... I can't get both people and 2 chips to a lab, I think. I could only get 1, and that's not very compelling. We only need 1 more bot to get this task, though. Oh, let's make you established as well? I could have done that last year. Oops, that was a bit too far. There you go. We make a bit more money that way. Right, so like this seems cool. We're at 38 science, so we can't quite take Slipstream, but we could take nanofabrication if we wanted. I hate it, but I'm just going to build a really crummy lab. There. Now we can take new tasks. A lab studying bots and get it to 2? That should be very easy. Increase production of chips? You know, I would have thought we were doing that all the time, but it seems like we're really not. We could try to make 8 more food? I don't know about that. I think I'm going to try to increase chips. And we'll do that in the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.